Hello everyone. Welcome back to the lecture series of trigonometry. We were doing the sums of trigonometrical identities. This is important for both ICSE board and CBSE 10th standard students. Since you all find it very difficult, so I'll be doing some more sums so that you all can practice little bit more along with me. My name is Arpita Banerjee and you are watching Arpita classes. Let's start. So here you can see it is cos A upon 1 minus tan A plus sin A upon 1 minus cot A is equal to sin A plus cos A. Now as I told you earlier that you can resolve everything into sin and cos. That will be the easiest way to do this kind of sums. But that might be lengthy. But in this sum you can see on the right hand side we have sin A cos A. So definitely left hand side we will process the left hand side, and while doing that will resolve tan A and cot A into sin and cos. So let us do this. Let us take the left hand side. I am writing cos A upon 1 minus, in place of tan A, I am going to put sin A upon cos A. In between we have plus, so I am putting plus. Now the second term, that is sin A divided by 1 minus, in place of cot A, I am going to put cos A upon sin A. Now let us resolve this or simplify this. Cos A upon, here the LCM of 1 and cos A is cos A. So in the numerator I will be getting cos A minus sin A plus sin A divided by, the LCM here is sin A. So in the numerator I will be getting sin A minus cos A. Now in the next step this cos A will go up. So we'll write cos square A upon cos A minus sin A. This sin A will go up. I'm not putting this sign because I'll tell you. First you take sin A up. So this term will become sin square A upon. Now see, this is cos A minus sin A, and here I have sin A minus cos A. So if I take a minus common from here, and that minus plus will become minus, and this thing I can reverse, cos A minus sin A I can write, so that in the next step my LCM will be cos A minus sin A. So what did I do basically? I took a minus common from here, so that it becomes cos A minus sin A, and that minus and plus give you minus sin. So now I will be taking LCM cos A minus sin A. So in the numerator it will be cos square A minus sin square A. Now if you look at the numerator, it is A square minus B square, which can be written as cos A plus sin A, that is A plus B, into cos A minus sin A, that is A minus B, and down also we have cos A minus sin A. Now this and this will get cancelled, and finally we'll get cos A plus sin A, which is your right hand side. Proved. Let us take the second sum. Cos cube A plus sin cube A upon cos A plus sin A plus cos cube A minus sin cube A upon cos A minus sin A is equal to 2. So in the numerator we have A cube plus B cube here, and here I have A cube minus B cube. So we can apply the formula. If you remember, the formula for A cube plus B cube is A plus B whole into A square minus AB plus B square, and A cube minus B cube is A minus B, A square plus AB plus B square. So we are going to expand the numerator in the form of A cube plus B cube and A cube minus B cube. So take the left hand side. I am writing A plus B. I am writing for A cube plus B cube. A plus B whole into A square, that's your cos A square, cos square A, minus AB, that's cos A into sin A, plus B square, that is sin square A, divided by cos A plus sin A. This I wrote for the first term. In between we have a plus sign, so I am putting a plus sign, and then I have to expand the second term. It will be A cube minus B cube, which is cos A minus sin A, whole into A square cos square A plus cos A into sin A, AB plus B square, that is sin square A, divided by I have in the denominator cos A minus sin A. Now cos A plus sin A and cos A plus sin A will get cancelled. Here I have cos square A plus sin square A, that is 1, the first identity. So I am getting 1 minus cos A sin A. In between I have a plus sign, I am putting plus. Here also cos A minus sin A, cos A minus sin A gets cancelled. Cos square A plus sin square A again will give me 1, and I have plus cos A into sin A. Now you can see minus cos A sin A plus cos A sin A will get cancelled. So I have only 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2, which is equal to the right hand side. Proved. Let's start with the next sum. Tan A upon 1 minus cot A plus cot A upon 1 minus tan A is equal to sec A cosec A plus 1. So I am processing the left hand side. In place of tan A, I am going to write sin A upon cos A upon 1 minus. In place of cot A, I am going to write cos A upon sin A plus. Cot A could be written as cos A upon sin A divided by. In place of tan A, I am going to write sin A upon cos A. Now, here I will be taking the LCM. Numerator I am keeping as it is. Down in the denominator I am taking sin A as the LCM. So, in the numerator I will be getting sin A minus cos A. Sin A minus cos A. In between I have plus, so I am writing plus over here. Numerator I will not touch, I will write as it is cos A upon sin A. Denominator I will be taking cos A as the LCM. So it will be cos A minus sin A. Now, we'll apply the rules of division. That is, first I'll write the numerator. I'm doing it here. First I'll write the numerator sin A upon cos A. Now I'll put a multiplication sign in place of division and I'll reciprocate the denominator. So sin A will go up and sin A minus cos A will come down. There's a plus sign, put plus sign in between. Do the same thing for the second term. First I'm writing the numerator cos A upon sin A. Now into in place of division and then I'll reciprocate it. So I'll write cos A upon cos A minus sin A. So from this term I get sin A into sin A, that's sin square A divided by cos A whole into sin A minus cos A plus cos A into cos A will give me cos square A divided by sin A whole into cos A minus sin A. Now see, here I got sin A minus cos A, here I have got cos A minus sin A. So what I will do is again I will take a minus sign common from here and this sign will change, plus minus minus, and this will be reversed. So what do I get is sin square A upon cos A whole into sin A minus cos A. I didn't touch the first term at all. This sign I will change, I will make it minus, and this thing I will reverse. So I will get cos square A upon sin A whole into sin A minus cos A. Okay, now the next step is I will take the LCM. I will do it here. I am taking the LCM. The LCM is sin A cos A whole into sin A minus cos A. So in the numerator you can see cos A and sin A minus cos A. This part is there. So sin A into sin square A will give you sin cube A. In between I have minus. Again from here sin A and sin A minus cos A is there. Cos A into cos square A will give me cos cube A. Again I will be applying the formula for A cube minus B cube, which is A minus B whole into A square plus A into B plus B square divided by I have sin A into cos A whole into sin A minus cos A. Now this one and this one will get cancelled. I'll have to rub the previous part. So I'm just rubbing this part. otherwise you will not understand. I will not be able to write it. So I'll write, after this I'll write it here. So we can see sin square a plus cos square a will give me 1. 1 plus I have sin a cos a in the numerator, and down at the denominator I have only sin a into cos a. Now what I'll do is I'll split it up. I'll do 1 upon sin a cos a once. First term I'll write as 1 upon sin a cos a. In between plus I'll write plus, and then sin a cos a upon sin a cos a. So I splitted it up. Sin a cos a upon sin a cos a. Now 1 upon sin a will give me cosec a. 1 upon cos a will give me sec a, plus this is 1. Now if you look at your right hand side, sec a, cosec a, sec a plus 1. Cosec a, sec a plus 1. So write it just the way it is given in the question. Sec a, cosec a plus 1. So that is equal to the right hand side. Proved. The next sum is tan a plus 1 upon cos a whole square plus tan a minus 1 upon cos a whole square is equal to 2 whole into 1 plus sin square a upon 1 minus sin square. We can split tan a into sin cos and do it. So in place of tan a I am writing sin a upon cos a plus 1 upon cos a the whole square plus this is also sin a upon cos a minus 1 upon cos a the whole square. Now take LCM. Here the LCM is cos a. So in the numerator I have sin a plus 1 the whole square plus this is cos a, this is sin a minus 1 the whole square. So here I get sin a plus 1 the whole square upon cos square a plus here I get 1 sin a minus 1 the whole square upon cos square a. Let us expand it. This will be sin square a plus 2 sin a plus 1. I expanded in the form of a plus b whole square upon cos square a plus this a minus b whole square sin square a minus 2 sin a plus 1 upon cos square a. Now let us take the LCM. Cos square a would be the LCM. So cos square a is the LCM. In the numerator I get sin square a plus 2 sin a plus 1 plus sin square a minus 2 sin a plus 1. Now minus 2 sin a and plus 2 sin a will get cancelled. Sin square a plus sin square a, 2 sin square a, 1 plus 1, 2, 1. So it is 2 plus 2 sin square a, and cos square a can be written as 1 minus sin square a, because in the right hand side I have got only 1 minus sin square a. So 1 minus sin square a. Now from the numerator I can take 2 common. If I take 2 common, it is 1 plus sin square a in the numerator, and down we have 1 minus sin square a. Look at the right hand side, we got it. Proved. Question number 5. 2 sin square a plus cos 4a is equal to 1 plus sin 4a. So here I can see on the right hand side there is no cos. So I will change this cos into sin. So what I will write is the left hand side 2 sin square a plus cos 4a can be written as 1 minus, actually cos 4a can be written as cos square a the whole square. I am doing one more step so that you understand well. Cos 4a can be written as cos square a the whole square. Now in place of cos square a I am writing 1 minus sin square a, and this thing has a square. In place of cos square a I wrote 1 minus sin square a, and this whole thing has a square. So now 2 sin square a plus, expand it in the form of a minus b the whole square. So that's a square 1 square minus 2 into 1 into sin square a, that's 2 sin square a plus sin 4a. Now you can see this and this gets cancelled. So I have got only 1 plus sin to the power 4a, which is my right hand side. Proved. Now 6 sum in front of you. Sin a minus sin b upon cos a plus cos b plus cos a minus cos b upon sin a plus sin b should be equal to 0. Let us start with the left hand side. Right hand side there is a 0, nothing to do. So take out the LCM. Cos a plus cos b into Sine A plus sine B would be the LCM. So here it will be sine A minus sine B whole into sine A plus sine B. This into this. In between we have a plus sign, so plus this into this. So it is cos A minus cos B into cos A plus cos B. Now if you see the numerator, it is A minus B into A plus B, which is your A square minus B square, plus here also A minus B into A plus B, which is your A square minus B square. Down I have cos A plus cos B into sine A plus sine B. Now, sine square A plus cos square A will give you 1. So I am taking it together, sine square A plus cos square A. I am grouping this together. This is a minus and I am putting minus. And now, sine square B and minus cos square B. Since I have taken a minus common, so it will be plus cos square B since I have taken a minus common out here. Down I have cos A plus cos B whole into sine A plus sine B. So now sine square A plus cos square A is 1 minus again sine square B plus cos square B is 1 upon this whole thing cos A plus cos B into sine A plus sine B. Now in the numerator I get 1 minus 1, that's 0, and 0 upon anything is 0. So this is equal to the right hand side, proved. Let us move on to the next sum, question number 7. Let us process the left hand side. What I'll do is cosec A can be written as 1 by sine A minus sine A. And here it is 1 upon cos A minus cos A. So I am processing the left hand side. So I will take sine A as the LCM here. So it will be 1 minus sine square A. Cos A is the LCM here. So it will be 1 minus cos square A. 1 minus sine square A is cos square A upon sine A into 1 minus cos square A is sine square A upon cos A. So this cos A and this square will get cancelled, sine A and this square will get cancelled. So I will get sine A into cos A from the left hand side. Let us process the right hand side as well. We have 1 upon tan A plus cot A. So 1 upon tan A can be written as sine A upon cos A, and this is written as cos A upon sine A. So we'll take the LCM. Here the LCM is sine A into cos A. In the numerator it will be sine square A plus cos square A. So sine square A plus cos square A is 1. So 1 upon sine A into cos A. So we'll apply the rule of division. 1 into the denominator gets reciprocated, sine A cos A upon 1. So finally we get sine A cos A. So we can see after processing the left hand side also we get sine A cos A, right hand side also we get sine A cos A. So we can write left hand side is equal to right hand side, proved. So that's all for today. I hope you are having a good practice. In the previous video we have done 24 sums and here today another 7 sums. I'll come up with one more video where I'm going to conclude with this chapter. We'll do some more sums. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.